Good morning, and it's a beautiful morning here at Beit Roga and Devor Harrow. And I am inviting you into an intimate routine of mine, a morning routine. And if you've ever done it, you understand that it can be a very had a migraine for 8 hours yesterday. Um, and it only stopped when I went to sleep eventually, and while I still had the migraine. So, but it was for 8 hours, and it's draining to have migraines, and I want to just relieve, not so much draining, as I feel like it's just I want to just let go of that energy. I want to ground today, and I want to let go of that energy from yesterday. And at the same time, right now, I'm going through a trauma is coming up. It's a time where a lot of people are experiencing big shifts, and one of the things that creates big shifts is letting go of things from the past, consciously and subconsciously. And right now, I'm letting go of a very old, deep trauma from a past life, and it's been coming up in bits and making things heavy, and so I want to just stay grounded, because that's all you can really do. And when you're going through this process, is to stay grounded and follow the process. And so I want to ground. I want to bring myself to center, and I want to call in some natural support, however that comes through today. So a few things. First of all, in the background, you see almond tree, which is an amazingly soothing plant, amazingly soothing tree, and he lends his soothing grace throughout the whole area, and it's really, really incredible. You see the sunshine coming through, washing over me, and I have been very connected with sunshine lately. And at the same time, there's a gorgeous yellow flower here, a weed that bloomed, and it's also yellow. And I've been coming up with this past trauma is a lot of breathing issues, a lot of difficulty breathing, shortness of breath, feeling like my lungs are compressed and it's hard for me to breathe. So solar plexus activation, solar plexus healing, support, comfort for this area right now is very important for me. So that's coming through with the sun that just went behind a cloud, I see. And with this plant next to me, the bees are very busily humming, gathering its nectar. So, and my name means bee, so there's another connection here. Always busy, always active, and sucking on the nectar of life. So, so how do I start? First of all, I usually do this in my outdoor office, which is right behind me. There's a chair, two chairs and a table there. But today I felt the pull to be sitting on the green grass, which is very healing. Green is the color of healing and cleansing. And my feet are on the rock ledge that we have here at the edge of our property, at the edge of the garden. And rock is very grounding. Rock is it's a very masculine presence element, very old energy, very strong, stable, solid, grounding energy. So it's also dependable, which feels good after with things that are going on for me and after what happened yesterday. It's dependable, it's grounding, it's able to pull the things out of me that I'm ready to let go of consciously and subconsciously, and just let it ground through my feet. So at the same time, I am wearing orange today, which is quite a feat for me. 2 years ago, the colors red, orange, and yellow were like, ugh. They repelled me, and that meant I needed to do some healing there. And I have, and now I am wearing an orange skirt. And orange to me represents many things, but in this case, the color very much reminds me of the earth and at the same time metals. And earth has the quality of absorbing and recycling. So it can absorb any pain, any hurt, any discomfort, anything that needs healing, and it will alchemize it in the earth. It will recycle it into positive energy, because everything comes to us as positive energy to teach us something. So it just takes this energy back and recycles it, and then offers it as creativity to the world. And then also metals, because metals, as we know, conduct energy, conduct heat and temperature very, very, they're a high conductor. So I feel that also just the alchemy of the metals, of being able to transmute, because it's been my experience that pain is really beauty at the end. You know, it feels painful at the time. I was trying to explain this to my daughter yesterday. She's like, take something. I said, I did. I've taken essences, and I also took Advil at some point because the pain was just persisting. And I said, you know, sometimes we just need to be in pain. Sometimes we just need to go through the process, and that is the healing. And so the point is that pain alchemizes, and it turns into magic of some sort. And it's just waiting until the process finishes to uncover the magic. That's the journey. That's the process. So here we go. I'm going to take a deep breath, a few deep breaths. And this just relaxes my body, helps me become aware of where I'm holding myself up, where I'm holding tension. A lot of times for me, that's in my root chakra. I'm holding on to things. I'm trying to keep things safe and stable on my own, and that's something that I've let go of, but it's a pattern I still see physically come up for me. Tension in my back, or wherever there's tension, and just let it go. Just be aware of it and get in touch with that quiet place. So when we release all that tension, we're just, bam, we're just put right there in that quiet place. Hi, Georgina. Good morning. So a few deep breaths to start. And now I'm going to set an intention. And my intention for today is to allow, to trust and allow, to be in flow. And the word clarity keeps coming up, and I feel like if I stay in a place of flow and allowing and trust, then clarity is going to come through. So that's also my intention, and also a prayer. And now, before I can even ask the question, what essences, what elements want to come in to support me, Duranta Gracia is calling to me from that corner there behind the wall. We have 2 Duranta Gracia plants there growing, and they offer masculine energy, and that's huge for me. I've been very much aware of how masculine energy supports me during these times, and how I crave it. It's comforting for me. It's my comfort. It's my place of comfort. It's my harbor. It's my harbor. And so it's not surprising that Duranta Gracia has come in here, and I just want to see if anything else comes in. All right, the bird song is also very supportive for me today because I feel like I've been going through some heavy days. And the birds remind us that really things are just light and fun, and everything is a song. And oh my gosh, as I'm sitting here, 5 deer are running and leaping through the valley behind my house. I would train the camera on it, but I know from experience that you can't see that far away, but it's probably 600 meters away from my house. They just went prancing down into the valley. I can't see them anymore, but that was amazing. Yeah, so the birds just remind us basically to lighten up and to enjoy, to find the beauty in life, to find that there's joy and song in everything. And I feel like orange and something else orange is coming through. I don't know. We'll see what keeps coming through for me. But I'm going to end this now, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So basically, your morning routine can consist of anything that works for you. Before I came down here, I had a cup of mint tea, which clears the mind, and I like to start my morning that way. And so I have my cup of tea. I come out here into nature. I sit quietly and take a few deep breaths to center myself, get in touch with my quiet place, and then the rest is just sort of whatever feels right for me. Usually setting an intention. Sometimes I'll do a meditation, and just opening back up to flow and seeing what parts of nature want to support me today. I'm also feeling very strongly the presence of guardians, of souls that are just here to hold me up and support me and show me that they're here, and that the journey is never one that we do alone. So, you're welcome, Georgina. Thank you for joining. And thank you for joining the replay for anyone who's watching this later. And if you have any questions or comments about this, then please just post them below. And sending love. Have a great and magical day. Bye.